Hey everybody, welcome to the Nervos Town Hall. It is Q1 2025, and we got a bunch of updates to go through. So the first one that's up today is going to be Polycrypt. Now it is the middle of the night for them, so what we decided to do was we decided to allow them to pre-record it. So without further ado, let me go ahead and start that up for you.
Having a great town hall. My name is Jan and I'm here today on behalf of the Polycrypt team and the Perun project. And throughout the last 2 years we developed Perun channels for Nervos and the CKB blockchain. I'm going to use today to give a quick overview of what we've been doing recently and what we plan to do in the future. And most importantly, what are the benefits to the Nervos ecosystem overall. I know many of you know about channels already in the context of Lightning on Bitcoin or even Fiber. But let's start anyway with a quick catch up on how channels work. A channel is basically a means for two parties to send payments off-chain with a minimal interaction with the actual blockchain. To do so, two parties decide to open a channel and interact with the blockchain once to lock some funds. After that, they can send many transactions off-chain, so without any interaction with the blockchain, at a very high rate of speed and with instant transaction finality, paying no fees at all. When they are done, they can settle the final state and withdraw according to its balance distribution, again interacting with the chain only once. Aside from building on cryptographically secure protocols, we also offer many features such as multi-hop channels, state channels, and even cross-chain support. So, how can you use Perun channels? We built a set of contracts as well as a backend with a Go library that you can use in your own projects to utilize channels. And in the case you're not a developer, we also built a generic wallet integration that allows you to integrate Perun channels into any CKB wallet. Currently, we're working closely with the Magic-based team to enable Perun payment channels within the Neuron wallet. Aside from that, we're working on many fronts to bring value to the CKB ecosystem. Our work can be roughly separated into 3 categories. Besides wallets, we are focusing on Perun channels as a means of interoperability and cross-chain. For example, we are working towards a cross-chain channel between Lightning on Bitcoin and Perun on CKB, as well as Perun on Ethereum and Perun on CKB. All of this is possible because Perun was originally developed as a blockchain agnostic protocol, and it is already implemented on many blockchains on top of CKB, such as Ethereum, Polkadot, and Cardano. For instance, we already have a cross-chain solution called PerunX that is live on the Ethereum mainnet right now and allows you to swap assets between Ethereum and the IXX sidechain. In the future, we aim to enable a similar product between CKB and Ethereum, allowing for trustless swaps and even full-fledged cross-chain channels. Last but not least, we are currently working on channel networks. In channel networks, you can send off-chain payments to anyone in a network, even if you do not have a direct channel with the recipient. Such channel networks are enabled by so-called virtual channels, which have one major advantage over their equivalent in Lightning. Namely, they do not require any interaction with the intermediary after opening, and thereby further reducing fees. If you have any questions, feel free to check out our socials or our GitHub, where we have a bunch of extra material and some demos on Perun channels. Thanks for having me and have a nice town hall.
All right, thank you to Polycrypt for providing that video. We hope to get you live on the next one. Okay, and so now we're going to get to our live speakers, and we have first up is going to be Yun Wen, who's a researcher from Cryptape, and this is live, so feel free to ask any of your questions. We're live right now on YouTube, Twitter, and on Discord. Doing our best to watch the chat room for any questions. Go ahead, and whenever you have a question, just go ahead and throw it out for him, and we'll try to get that answered for you. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to bring you up here, Yun Wen, and go ahead and start whenever you are ready.
Okay, thank you. Hello, I will share information about Fiber Network today. So last month, the Fiber Network successfully launched on the mainnet. And here is a brief timeline about it. The preparation of this project began in 2023, and the development team started the implementation in February 2024. Then, after another year of hard work, Fiber is now available to users. Currently, the fiber network supports channel opening and closing, pass finding and payment routing for multi-hop transactions, and the use of multiple assets. The invoice of fiber is compatible with Lightning Network's invoice, so it also supports cross-chain payments with Lightning Network. It also includes a watchtower to safeguard users' assets while they are offline. In the next few months, Fiber Network will implement more functionalities. So first, it will support PTLC contracts, providing an update to enhance payments privacy, support cross-chain multi-hop transactions, uh, and also it will improve the watchtower services for cross-chain multi-hop payments. It will enable multi-parts payments to split large payments and improve the success rates in routing and optimize the routing algorithm and add channel rebalancing. The future plan also includes integrating the fiber network into the Joy ID wallet and enabling payments with isomorphic binding tokens. So these are the main developments to be expected this year. Thank you. That's all my talk for today.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. So I have a question. You said it was going to be added to Joy ID, and could you just repeat one more time? When do you expect that to be ready for users to actually start using?
So for Joy ID, right now it is for testing, and the exact release date is not settled yet. But I expect it to be very soon.
Okay, well,
In a few
fantastic.
months. Yes.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, this is going to be the first channel system I believe that's available on any of the Nervos wallets. So this will be exciting to try out. Okay, so let's see. Next up, we have Hansen, who is the DevRel lead from the CKB Eco Fund. So let me bring you on. Okay, Hansen, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Hansen, hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Everyone, here is Hansen. We are focusing more. Last week, we just held in rural China, which is not a typical place for developer activities, but the projects emerged.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Hansen, we're having a bit of a connection problem. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions,
Can
go
you
ahead.
hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Okay, great. So, and maybe I can start again.
Yeah, go ahead and start over again. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yes. This year, our DevRel team is focusing more on offline dev events. So last week, we just hold a hackathon in Nantang, Anhui, China. Nantang is in rural China, which is not a typical place for developer activities, but surprisingly, some fancy projects emerged. Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
I can bring it up for you. Just one moment here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, you can find this article on Nervos Talk. We got a few like fancy projects like the Neuron Ergo is an AI agent on Node.js, and the Constella is a project to store community memories to the CKB chain. And Antihero is a project to like answering some quiz and got some rewards from the on the blockchain. And all the quiz is they created by an AI. And the proof of understanding, this is actually my personally favorite project, is trying to solve some real world problem. It make two people understand each other. And finally, the project is called 亮瓦 Room. It's trying to like bring the Web3 world to children in the rural area and make them connect together. Okay, if you are interested in all this project, you can find this article on Nervos Talk. And this year, as I said before, we are focusing more on offline dev events, and next event we will hold in China, Shenzhen. So the next event will focus more on some hardware things. And we are trying to like tell the community about what we are trying to do. And we want to try to bring some developers to our CKB community and let them share their ideas to each other. We also create a channel in our Discord server called Rockwell 5. And that's the main topic we are trying to do this year. We want to like make the Web3 world more interesting, like bring more fun to people and trying to solve real world problems. And I think that's what I'm sharing today.
Okay, great. Yeah, so make sure that you also share this link on the show notes, which will be on YouTube, so that they can find this this Nervos Talk article a little bit easier. Yeah, exciting stuff. Yeah, I look forward to it. And when was that event? The meetup you said that was in China. When again was that event?
The next exam will be in May, but the precise time is not decided yet.
Okay, well, where should people follow if they want to follow on that event and when you release the date?
You can follow our W Twitter, and I should show the link in the doc. I'm not sure.
Yes, you did put that in there, and make sure you add in also the Nervos Talk link, and those will be all in the YouTube description after we're done here today. Okay,
Sure.
all right, yeah, okay, so all right, well, thank you very much for that. Okay, so the next one let's bring up Hongzhu. Let's see, I gotta find you on my screen to bring you up. Here you go. And did you say that you had slides today?
Yeah, I have something to share. Wow. Why my face is so big?
I don't know. Here, maybe if I focus just on you, let's see. Is that better?
Yeah, looks and yeah, it's
okay. Well, you look good, so don't worry about it.
yeah, I think it's a bit. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Jaden, and thanks for having me. Hi everyone from our community. Very glad to join this town hall. For me today, firstly, as Hansen mentioned, in the last week we hosted the Local 5 Hackathon. I think this event represents our vision to combine the best of Web2's usability with Web3's digital sovereignty principles. Yeah, and I think it's not only a technical framework, but somehow a philosophy approach that acknowledges the reality that most applications need both the centralized part and the decentralized part, which combine worked in harmony, right? Yeah, and I think, and just before Hansen mentioned, we have some projects emerged during this hackathon. Actually, during this week, we onboarded over 30 developers, some of them from our community and some of them from the outside. And they created 5 innovative projects, which I think they organically combine Web2 and Web3 technologies. For instance, I want to share my screen. Let me have a way how to do this. Yeah. Where is it?
It's usually at the bottom somewhere.
Yeah. Let me have to say where to. Where is my Discord? Where I can? Oh, yes, here. Yeah. Yes. During these 5 projects, one of them named Nervos, which uses, just as Hans mentioned, use Lustra, CKB, and large language model to pitch good CKB related content. And the AI will send about 100 CKB to the author for incentives and curate the content. Moreover, the dog also have one Discord edition, just as my screen shows that you can ask any CKB related questions to the AI bot. For example, this is just in my Discord servers. You can mention the dog and ask, what is CKB? Yeah. And it will give you the answer. Yes, and right now, I just waiting Matt's permission. After that, everyone can use it in our Nervos network Discord's this channel, the Rockwave 5. Yeah, maybe tomorrow everyone can try the bot here. And moreover, just as Jordan, you asked later for the developers where they can find the information about the following hackathon information. Yes, you can also join this channel. We will post the announcement and any other information in this channel. Yeah, and the second part for my today, I want to first let me how to yes okay.
But we're gonna have to wait just a minute to see if he comes back here. Unfortunately, he just dropped off, and he was the last speaker, meaning that we don't have anybody else we can bring up. So just bear with us for one moment. Let me try to reach him to make sure that he's. Oh wait, here he is. Here he is.
Oh, sorry for my mistake. I just my screen share, and I click other button to just use the. Yeah, I'm sorry. My mistake.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, we're glad you're back. Okay. You have another thing to share?
Yes, I have another thing to share. The second part of my today's share is that for April, we will host our CKB will be hosting the Bitcoin stage during the Hong Kong Web3 Festival. And notably, this will be the only official track dedicated to Bitcoin ecosystems during the entire event. Yeah, and for this year, we have carefully designed the agenda to showcase practical Web5 applications while connecting the core Bitcoin ecosystem players. I think this is reflects our commit to bring concept with the real world implementations. Yeah, I also want to share my screen and hope I'm not clicking.
Okay.
Yes, just wait a moment. Yes, here. Yeah.
Okay, there it is. All right.
Yes, you can see the screen. Okay, and yeah, and for today's Bitcoin stage, in the morning will be entirely dedicated to Web5. Set the tone of the entire stage. Following the Hong Kong government's opening remarks, we will dive straight into our Web5, and Matt will kick things off with a comprehensive keynote explaining what Web5 truly means. This will following with Jank from Bobby Group, Hong Kong listed company that's been protecting IP rights for major clients like Disney. Right now, they are interested in exploring programmability light network for streaming payment. You will see this is I think this is a good example of Web5 principle in action. Yeah, and after that, we will have one panel including projects that they really implementing Web5 concept, including such as Nervos, CDAO, which may be the biggest Chinese DAO, and James from Shita, and guys from Zhejiang Culture Assets and Equipped Exchange, which is one China state companies, and the guys from Hong Kong BTX. After that, I will give a keynote to show what we have done in Nantang and what we will do the hackathon in the future, not only in Shenzhen and maybe in the second half of this year, we maybe host our hackathon globally in other countries, in other regions. Yeah, and after the morning, in the afternoon, we will host the core Bitcoin ecosystem players for deeper technology discussions, including guys from Bitcoin Inc., Bitmain, Lightning Lamps, Bitfinex. Actually, we will also have our guys from our Fiber team to have the conversation with them. Yeah, and beyond the stage, our booth this year also have new design. You will see this picture to highlight the concepts like Web5 and just for fun and other things. And you can just, in this picture, I think you can look at Nervos as one operating systems and our Fiber as the where and many of our ecosystem applications on it. Yeah, and moreover, this booth, the booth will feature USDI, our stablecoin solution. When the visitors finish some tasks, they will receive one USDI airdrop, and we will also offer on-site USDI exchange services. By the way, the bridge, the desktop bridge for users to transfer USDT, USDC to USDI also will officially launched recently with 6 months with 0 gas fee and service fee. Moreover, the USDI and the Nervos team, they will offer some goods on the booth for the users. They can use CKB or USDI to buy these goods. Yeah, and I think that during the Hong Kong Web3 Festival, we expect to announce several strategical partnerships with some Hong Kong entities during or shortly after this event. So in short, I think that the Hong Kong Web3 Festival represents opportunity to show how CKB is bringing blockchain principles with practical applications through our Web5 approach. So finally, thanks for having me, and I look forward to see many of you at the festival in April. Thank you.
All right, great. Thanks for that. So if anybody who's watching right now, this is going to be your last chance to ask your questions. We don't have any more speakers, and we're probably just going to wrap up here. So this is your last chance. So Hongshu, before you go, I have a question for you. When did you say, what's the date of this again?
Hello, may I beg your pardon?
Yeah, what is the dates? Just as a reminder, what's the dates of this event?
Yeah, from 6 to 9, April 6 to April 9.
Okay, so that's coming up real soon. So hopefully there's some people in the area that will be able to visit that. And where is the venue for that?
Yeah, the venue just in Hong Kong. Let me see, Hong Kong Museum or Hong Kong. Let me have a check. Please wait a moment. Let me have a check. Hong Kong Web3 Festival. The actual venue is. Where is the English edition? Here. Yeah. The Hong Kong Exhibition Center.
Hong Kong Exhibition Center. Okay,
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, if you are in the area, I definitely suggest that you check this out. It looks like it's going to be an interesting event. And Hongju, where should people follow for more information on this, just to see what's going on and everything? What socials should they follow?
Yeah, for viewers, firstly, just as I mentioned, if you want to know more about our following hackathon, just join our Nervos network Discord. Go to the Roku 5 channel, and for such as the Hong Kong Web3 Festival information, please follow our CKB Eco Fund Twitter account. You will know everything you need here.
All right, fantastic. And yes, we will provide all of those links to anybody watching. That'll be in the YouTube description after we're done here. So without further ado, unless there's anything else from any of our speakers, I think that we are done and we're good to go. Hanson, Yunwen, anything for you guys? Are you ready to wrap up? I'm going to take that as a yes, they are. All right. So everybody, thank you for watching it here at home. We look forward to doing more broadcasts and showing things that are going on in the future. Thanks to the speakers for coming on today. All right, we're out of here. Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you.